Hey everybody, welcome back to No Cover TV's podcast. That's right, I'm your host, Big Al, and that's right, I bring that original local and national music scene, and I just shove it in your face, slap you up a little bit, because you need to hear it. A lot of great music out there of all genres, all age groups, actually. It's amazing, especially these youngins out there. I mean, I'm kind of jealous, making me look bad, and I don't like it. But it's cool. It's real cool. So keep doing what you're doing out there and do your thing. Just do it and make some music and make the people happy out there because that's what you love to do. So we got a great show for you today. Get a hold of me, people. You can go to the Facebook No Cover TV page. You can go to the website, which is nocovertv.live. If you use email, nocovertv@yahoo.com. So get a hold of me. We are booking up to May now. It's amazing. All the artists that are coming in on the show in the past shows. Check them out. Check them out. Great stuff. Great stuff. We are all over the world, and we just picked up Finland yesterday. So that's great. Another country. Makes 21 countries. Man. I love it. I love it. So we have a good.
All of them.
We got to get them all.
That's all I'm aware of.
It was only 20, wasn't there? So as you hear, the artists are in the house. They're at the table. Yes, and it's rare that the artists are coming to the table. I do a lot of remotes, which is good. I like to do that, but I like it when I can have the artist face to face. And these group of guys right here, my homeboys, out of West Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, my hometown. Skin Jacket is in the house. It's gonna. First of all, before we even get into it, rated R on this show. Rated R. So if you might want to plug your ears or turn this off if you're a minor or get your parents' permission because
you can't guarantee weird, but
it's going down that road. It already has started. Yes, indeed. So we've got quite a bit to catching up with the gentleman here. And again, get on the platforms and stuff. I'm sure we'll be able to find them somewhere, maybe. And we'll talk with the gentleman here. So, Skin Jacket, how are you gentlemen doing?
What's going on, man? Doing good. Real good.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for coming here. I appreciate it. Scuba Steve, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you again. Glad to be in your basement this time. Invited.
He's a freaking flyer. He's the real rock star.
Yeah, Scuba Steve was here before. Yeah.
We did an interview for Inaudible Darling a couple months back.
Yes, that was a great interview.
It was a good interview.
We were upstairs at the table.
This one's a little more mood setting.
We're in the dungeon, people.
We are in the dungeon.
We're down in the dungeon studio.
By will.
Yeah, by will. Not well, maybe.
At this point,
by his will.
Right.
We haven't asked nor been allowed to leave, so that's up for debate.
Yeah, and no, I don't know if I'm going to let you leave. I'm having too much of a good time, man. So
we shall see.
Let's go around the table. James, you're here, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Joe's in the house.
Yes, sir.
And of course, Jordan's over here.
They locked the door behind us, and they have barking dogs. So.
He's always up there watching. Yes,
that is a fact.
Hey, this is Jordan's second time around.
We also had to give them our keys and our wallets.
Last time I was on, I was doing a Creed family gig with John and Eric.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
I'm back with Skin Jacket.
Now you're back with Skin Jacket.
First project I've been joining.
Man,
Jordan did the Creedence family one before I did the Inaudible one, so he's more of a veteran.
Oh, I got to look back.
I'll give him credit for that.
I was
right. Okay.
All right. I
was at the upstairs to
listen to that one to study up.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys, let's get down to business here. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Time for me to fuck with you. So, you remember Scuba Steve and Jordan, the past interviews, what I did?
Briefly.
Do I remember?
I mean, we were really
Not
drunk.
really.
You drugged us in the beginning.
A little bit. You had to take a little
strange
concoction.
But we'll try from what the cops told me.
Well, I'm going to pick on Joe and James.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So, you guys got picked on already.
That's pretty much,
It's these two turns. All right. You guys got a free pass on this one.
That's a good call.
All right. Let's go straight to you, Joe. All right, buddy. Known each other quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go back a ways, but let's go back farther. Okay. Let's get back to high school, man. 16.
Those are good days.
Those were good days. We actually went to the same high school.
Creston? Yeah.
Yes, we did. Did we learn anything?
People.
Right. All right. See, I can imagine what it is, but what were you listening to at 16?
Oh, man, I listened to everything, man. But, I was always I was always going roller skating and shit. So
Yeah.
I'd always get into like Van Halen and DC, Def Leppard and all that. Then I'd come home and watch Headbangers Ball on Saturday night, Friday night fights.
Fights, there you go.
Then all my sisters, they dated, metalheads. So
Oh,
I was
nice.
listening to, heavy stuff pretty much my whole life.
So when did you take an interest in the music business itself, wanting to be in a band, play a good instrument?
Man, it's hard to say, man.
You're not that
I was
old.
always intrigued by the drums.
The drums,
just my
okay.
choir. So I went to Stockton School.
All right.
Watched them. Then I'd practice, and I finally got a spot, which I'm not going to mention someone's name, but someone else came along and was better, and they took my spot.
Oh.
I hated that motherfucker, so I had to go back being a loader.
Oh, shit.
And I always loved drums. And then,
That son of a.
and then when I started hitting
Mention
like
names.
13, 14, 15, I started getting into drums,
All right.
more or less like buying them, fixing them up, selling them type stuff.
Oh, cool.
Like I sold Chris Miller from Trudge his first drum set. I
Nice.
sold Adam Shaw, I believe a drum set or some drum gear. Who else did I do? Shit, Chris Miller.
I don't know if you sold it, but you bought Jason Swanson's.
Oh,
Yep.
Swanson.
Yeah, I got
I still
Swanson's
got
kit.
that one.
Really?
Yeah, that's my
Wow.
fluorescent green one.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah, you play that one.
Yeah,
That's the original Skin
That's
Jacket
the original.
kit.
Yeah.
But I've
Nice.
always bought and sold drum gear my whole life.
In and out of it.
And then I started
With the
dabbling a
sets.
little more in drums after I started hitting like in my 20s or whatever. I started jamming with Colin Jarima.
Okay.
We were in a band called Zero Gauge together.
Zero gauge.
And he kind of showed me the way, but the person that really got me like focused on like how to like take a guitar riff from somebody and go forward with it was John Rios.
With Johnny.
Yeah.
Nice. That's great, Johnny.
Yeah,
Did that
so
for you,
then
man.
we created From Hell together, and I learned like
Yeah.
4, 6, 8s, 12s, 16s. But I didn't pick that up till like later in my life. So,
Okay. All right. So now, is Skin Jacket the first band?
No, Skin Jacket is actually pretty much my third band. I was
Third
in a band called Zero Gauge, and then I was in From Hell with Johnny
That's
Rios,
right, From Hell.
and then Skin Jacket.
Okay.
I created Skin Jacket when Johnny Rios quit me. Fucker.
Technically, this is also technically the second version of Skin
Yes,
Jacket.
this is the
so-
second version of Skin
Well,
Jacket.
I was wondering because Skin Jacket, you formed quite a long time ago.
Yeah, the original version
Been a
was
decade.
with myself, Scuba, and then Dreadlock Joe, and
11
a
years.
gentleman named Ian.
Okay.
We started that, but we're always doing shows together and arguing. And we just didn't see eye to eye. And
It
I wanted
was
to
a
be-
wild ride
and
for
I
about
wanted
a
to be
year.
heavier.
We played a lot of shows in a year for a band that didn't play any shows before that,
Yeah,
and it was a tinder keg bomb, whatever you want to call it. It was always ready to explode at any time. But when it was working, it was awesome. The music was awesome. The band really gelled when it was gelling, but when it didn't gel, we were oil and water or
but we did
fire
perform.
and
But we
gas or
did perform
whatever.
one time with different members. But I really don't call that Skin Jacket.
Yeah, the very
just try
the
not to
very
mention those
the
names.
very first show was a
You know
little
what I mean?
different,
But-
One time.
But the way that I wanted
Yeah.
Skin Jacket, the direction to go.
their actual
was
original
Dreadlock
Skin
Joe.
Jacket was
Gotcha.
Dreadlock Joe, was another local, well-known musician in town. Did guitars and vocals, and majority of writing. And then Ian, the other guy, did a lot of the.
He did guitars, right?
Yeah.
He also did guitars, but he did a little bit of the writing, a little bit of the. I think he tried to do vocals,
Ian,
but
that's
nobody let him. He tried to do solos.
He tried to do a
too,
lot
but
of
nobody
shit.
let him. Ian was well regulated.
But I wanted to
Great
go
guy.
heavier, and
We loved
just-
Ian.
I've always just had to have that heaviness, man. And then I started jamming with this dude, Jason Lockridge. Then we started creating a bunch of music. Scuba came in,
Yeah.
and then we got Jake Vander Van.
It was literally a meld of people that were already in other bands.
Yeah.
And I would-
always had.
I'd
Yeah.
say kind of
Good
handpicked
ones.
slash
They all intermingled.
Yeah.
interest peaked. Like, hey,
Gotcha.
talking to these people after a show, are you guys interested? You want to do some shank?
Yeah.
Come on, play. We weren't straight up like, hey, come on, this is the glory path. This is where it's at. We're better than everybody. It was,
You want to
if
jam?
you want to come jam, we're doing this every weekend, every Wednesday, every Thursday, whatever, Friday at the time.
And then we found.
Usually a little too drunk to really do much. But
Okay.
the initial groove and all of that
It's a start.
happened really quick. I joined on the original Skin Jacket. I had never played bass. I was a drummer. I was a drummer of Dirt Chili for
when was that? 10 years ago?
Right.
Shit longer than that.
I've been playing the bass since the first time Skin Jacket
About 14,
happened.
15 years,
And
man.
that is now 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
So the original Skin Jacket was 2012. That was the first time I played the bass as like trying to play the bass, not some guy holding a bass drum.
When did you form it?
Skin Jacket?
Yeah.
Shit, what was it?
A month or two before that.
Oh,
like
so 2011, 12?
Yeah, 2012 was when it started.
And then it lasted
Joey had that Ian guy that we had mentioned, and a rotation of other people that was, hey, stop by for a night. Nobody really held. And then he hit me up, and I was like, I've always wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bass physically I own.
Okay.
I had that
My current band only has these many days they want to jam a week and this many shows they want to do a month.
We would jam in a jam spot this big.
I was a young single fella, so all of a sudden I'm like, I guess I'm in two bands now.
There are two bands.
And then Joey was in two bands because From Hell was doing just as much as Dirt Chili was, if not more.
Yeah.
And like, it was just me and him kind of like, all right, well, this is the outlet for everything that's not in those other bands. And then Ian worked out. And then
From Hell broke up for a minute.
From Hell broke up for a minute, which was kind of sparked the whole thing.
Yeah.
But we tried some other people for guitar. We tried some other people for singer. But the first real incarnation we would like to call Skin Jacket was the first time Dreadlock Joe played a show with us. I want to say that was the fuck's that bar called?
It was Quinn and Toots, wasn't it?
Quinn and Tooties.
Where they play guitar? Yeah.
It was either Quinn and Tooties or bar in Ottawa.
Teasers.
Teasers.
So it was one of those two bars. Bringing up old shit.
Hello.
So that happened, like, Dreadlock Joe joined, and then we started that, and that was like the beginning of the middle of 2013.
Okay. Right.
From that until the end of 2014, we played more shows than I had ever played in a dense packed settings.
Cool.
I was playing that while I was playing with Dirt Chili.
Mm-hmm.
Joey was playing shows with From Hell.
Right.
We were both playing shows together where it was Skin Jacket, From Hell, Dirt Chili.
That's
some
cool.
other bands. We're like,
that works.
We were just playing for the sake of playing. I was like, you want us to play? All right, we got three other bands we can join on, and we can make a show of like 5 people.
Right.
And it was something else. But
that's cool.
That went for about a year and a half, and then it flamed out in a blaze of glory. And a week or two after that, I
already had it lined up.
He hit me up with a new plan, and I was like, okay.
New plan, old
new.
Had
songs and everything.
Nice.
Told me about the songs, told me about jamming with the other dude.
What we didn't have was a singer.
Didn't have a singer. I had never played bass at that thing because we kept the name and changed everything else besides me and Joe.
Revamped everything.
We drop tuned. We changed the genre. We went from like groove stoner metal to straight thrash.
You're heavy.
Thrash.
Yeah.
Just straight thrash metal, basically.
Nice.
And then I went from never playing bass to playing bass finger. Now I had to compensate for how fast everything got, so now I'm playing pick. So I'm trying to play with a pick.
I'll get you a CD.
Now we got a singer.
I got some.
He joined on, and within like 4 months, we're playing our first shows, and it's just one beast to another. But it was like the caterpillar cocooning and then coming out like a butterfly because holy shit, was this is a whole different animal that we came out with. But it was literally a year and a half of the original Skin Jacket. Beginning of 2015, this started, and
then I got the gift of meeting Malachi.
15 chapters of what happened in between that and now.
Well, let's talk.
Malachi, man. We love that one.
Cheers to Malachi, man.
Let's talk about James. I picked on Joe a little bit. James, you're next. All right, my friend. All right.
I'm here for non-moral support.
That's right. You guys,
You're
on your own. You're on your own, brother.
He's on an album.
I've been there
I think I did pretty good. I think I did all right.
All right, James.
James does the songs.
I got a bracelet.
What the hell's James doing at 15 years old?
At 15 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
running
70 years ago.
You're running the streets.
Actually, at 15 years old, I was working at a nightclub called City Lights in Grand Rapids.
City Lights.
Really?
City
Nice.
Lights.
City
Really?
Lights. Where the
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
movie theater?
Yeah.
Really? With all the brothers and shit.
I was a choreographer. I taught dance and fucking did all the dances.
Really?
Yeah.
James is a choreographer.
Fucking God.
So you're
See what I pull out?
You can sing, dance, and
Oh,
sounds like
yeah.
a deleted scene in your memoir movie.
Really?
See what you guys are missing out on.
I'm fucking missing out.
No,
Everybody's
yeah.
listening
I
to
was
our
there
dance
for-
move on.
Me and
Do
this
you
guy
like
named
Mark
Miguel.
Wahlberg? Did you learn
Really?
dance sarcastically to harass
Can
me?
you get a
barber
dance?
was choreographed.
Oh, dude, you remember the Pepsi dance?
Anyway, what
I was
happened?
the main guy.
This is great.
Really?
I lost him.
Dude, like
What-
my sister
what-
would be there.
Yeah,
Fucking-
All right, James, we got to talk,
What kind
buddy.
of
Oh,
dance?
man.
What kind of dance?
Like
Was there?
street-
No, that's roller
Street-
skating shit.
Yeah, bro.
So you were serving and getting served.
Bro, it wasn't
I
heavy
lost my
shit, that's for
position.
sure, bro.
Holy fuck!
That's fucking great, dude.
That is cool.
Was this like
I never heard this one.
Was
That
this
was my first
cardboard
time ever. I
down
was
vanilla
Me
ice
neither.
creams?
Me
This is
neither.
cool,
It's the
Jordan.
first time I'm
You know,
hearing
what,
this
you know
too.
where he's talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Where he's
Burton
talking about, right?
Division. Burton and Division.
Yeah, Burn.
Yeah.
Just that old movie
And
theater.
Yeah.
I had like the top,
I
the
think
top
that's
bar
a, I think
was
that's
a
a venue
revolving
now.
carousel bar.
Rusty,
And it had
throw
a-
on the show. I love it, people.
That's the place that
I
ended
think
up
that
making me
Burton
want
and
to play
Division
music.
spot's a venue
Yeah.
now. I think
What
it's
happened?
called the
That
spot.
You want to play
Yeah,
music?
because see, I was a
All right,
choreographer
James.
and a dancer
Oh shit,
before.
Al, you're still there.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing here.
So people used to come out to
I'm
the
just
dance
let's
shows,
cheers.
right?
Steve.
So like back then, that was where you get put and
James, that's
shit, right?
fucking awesome.
Welcome to Skin Jacket.
Then
Bro.
Welcome to Skin Jacket Party, everybody, and
And I watched
Podcast
every
Land.
single fucking
What's
This
funny
is
is
your.
we don't even need the
dancers, go
instruments.
watch
This
the
is
band,
actually
and
how it goes.
This is how the party
Oh,
goes.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
exactly. So if you come to a Skin Jacket show,
All right, back
expect
to
this.
James.
Oh yeah, back to James. James, yes, we're talking to James.
Oh, shit, James
So-
is there.
So you got your
choreographer.
see,
Yeah, dude.
you're
When
choreographing.
you're supposed to
You know
lie.
these guys that
Oh,
steam,
yeah, bro.
Oh, I love this,
Swing
man.
that shit.
So you swing that shit, he says, dude. All right, James, you're choreographing
Awesome.
at that age. What made you start getting into that? What happened?
What, dance?
Yeah, what was
To
up?
be honest?
Yeah,
Oh, pussy.
well, okay, that's why we all get a guitar and
Dude,
stuff.
all the girls liked it back then, man. I was just trying to get laid back then.
Okay, did it work?
too.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I want to
Until the
know.
night I seen we were at City Light and we were doing all these dance
I
shows,
love dance.
and then they had a stage there, so they had a live band come in.
Third
And that night I watched all the women fucking leave the dancers and go watch the fucking band. And I'm like, people learn how to play music, man.
Secrets of the
Slide
trade,
on over here, dude. I
people.
used to
They
be
found out you were
Something. Listen to this
you were making the group
Oh, my
set, but
God.
you were just dancing like that.
Oh,
You did-
my.
you slid on over. He's
So
like,
I ended up
Mm.
cash that check, James.
Okay, James. Okay, you're
I can make the bounce happen.
all right, let's get past the dancing. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
16.
Yeah, right.
No,
Let's
then I got
let's
into,
go. I gotta go
then
a
I
little
got into
further.
music heavily. Then learning how to,
Okay.
because in the beginning I played instruments,
Okay. What'd you play?
guitar, keyboard.
Okay. Did you jam with anybody?
Oh yeah. I jammed in two bands while the one was Stay the Union, kind of the Stone-O-Matic here. Then I jammed with the Dead Last for a little bit.
You did do that last, really?
Yeah, we
Oh,
did
yeah.
the heavyweights.
Oh, nice.
James, the very beginning of the
Right,
day.
actually like-
yeah.
Very beginning.
Really,
My other bands I played with Eager
Credited.
Cold. I played with whatever that was, you guys. Dirt Chili.
Because that was with Jamie
Dirk-
and Vince and
Dirk
stuff.
Chili,
Yeah.
Jamie.
Dirk Chili played with Ingrid Cold and State of the Union, I believe.
Yeah. I think Stay
Down
the
in
Union.
St. Joe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was good.
And then,
Good stuff.
because that was Brandon, Todd, and Bob,
Yep.
and Lance.
Yeah,
and
Dirk
Jamie.
Chili was basically Rooster Fish and
Yeah,
me and
Right.
the singer of
but isn't that how it
Shack
always
Jack.
is? It's always
Mingle.
band members intermingling
yeah.
other
We do.
bands, starting different
everything's a
projects.
super group if you've lived long
Dude.
enough and been kicked out of enough bands.
That's what Stay the Union for our area. That's what we did.
pretty good though.
Yeah, really.
So you sent me that.
Stay the Union. That's what we did. We
You said
ended up
that was
breaking
like
up 3
05?
bands and getting together. To
You
form
said I'm
a
20
band.
years younger than that shit.
And
All
then
right,
I got
James.
out.
So when did you start singing? Did you sing for other groups?
Yeah,
or?
no, man, there was a band called Nivium. A buddy of mine, Chuck, he was in a good, big band called Illface back in the day down there, and started a new band and named Stitch. I played keys in that band, and then one night he just asked me to get on the mic and do shit, and then it stopped. It went from there.
Just clicked.
I didn't play another instrument in another band.
So now listen to you. You got a deep, good voice there.
I fake it.
But when you first started out, did you start losing your voice in the beginning, or were you be able to hold it?
No, I could hold it.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
It's like the world's lightest fucking ashtray.
screaming, man. I mean, anybody knows, like in the metal.
It's a white plastic ashtray with the
Fuck that
cigarette butt.
fucker's light.
I mean, if you're doing it properly, man, you're not going to be losing your
Yeah,
voice.
you're not
at
going
the
to
end
blow
of the
your
set.
voice out. Yeah,
You're using from your diaphragm. You're not like
pretty
any of
powerful.
the guys that try to raise it up through their throat.
Blow your
Wow,
done that.
you got a
I've done
powerful voice, my friend. Powerful
appreciate it,
voice.
No, man, I got lucky enough. I
Pick it up.
moved to Grand Rapids and
Light as
actually
fuck.
Todd Hall. I hit Todd Hall.
Todd Hall, from Roosterfish
And
Connection,
Dead Last.
Chili Connection.
Yep, good.
Because I got in Grand
Tell me,
Rapids
Todd.
and I asked him, I'm like, is there a band, anybody looking for a singer? And then he gave me Joey's
band.
connection.
Every
Yeah,
day.
right.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
then-
even just
Wait,
a
what
band
did he do?
connection. I
What
mean,
it is?
we're all friends outside of the bands.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Nice.
kind of what helps a lot of it happen
Yeah.
behind the scenes is the fact that we're
Nobody
all cool with
really
each
hates
other.
each
We all
other.
hang out.
Yeah.
We all have, common interests. And after the show, we talk about the same shit to where a band breaks up. These people are free. These people are,
join and come along.
it's almost
for
like
James to come into my life.
it becomes
Which
like
was
free
fucking
agency
pretty
in
awesome.
sports.
Yeah,
We had to lose a soldier.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's sad, man. I
You
never
know,
got to meet the man.
We lost him to suicide.
We do
fucking
gotta
sucks.
acknowledge Malachi.
that sucks bad.
He was
It's
a
real
huge part of
bad.
my life.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It
But
was,
yeah, for like James to come in and fill his shoes.
It's a big step.
wasn't quite the first, but it was definitely the most major hurdle
Uh,
we've ever had to overcome. Of like, are we gonna keep going?
Be a
Like,
band.
I mean,
When-
we had
when-
people
hard.
come and go.
When Malachi
people move.
left,
It's like losing the band.
we went to the
We
funeral.
went through some shit.
We
It
We
fucks
went
with
through
you.
some
lost the
shit.
Mess
I
with
think
you.
I went
took 1
cuckoo.
week off after that, and I think we just kept showing up. We didn't know what else to do.
Mm.
And then we tried
We-
different singers and
We tried different singers.
I don't
We
even
tried
remember
different
that.
ideas.
We
We
weren't
tried
even
different,
You're doing what he
Focus
wanted
of
you to
the band.
continue doing. Your
But it-
brothers.
yeah.
But it took us a while to figure that out. It almost took almost a full year to where like we literally
That's a
showed
hard
up
thing
to
overcome,
practice
man.
every week, same day, same time, just played the same set. And it got to the point to where we're getting used to it without vocals. It sounded weird when anybody tried. Like they
Right.
It
probably
would.
did.
It probably
There's
would.
people
yeah.
that came down and probably did great.
Dude, there were
And
so
we
many
were
times,
like,
man, we
no,
wanted to hang this
that's
shit
cool.
up.
I would
We
just turn down
wish
the
you would have
Tony.
not done that. We wish you would have not done that. We don't have the patience to do that. It just blah blah blah.
Right.
And then
But do we want to be another band that's sitting idle because fucking we lost somebody?
We-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you put your fucking big boy pants
You
on.
got-
and
you can
stride
mourn,
forward.
but you can move on.
somebody
And the
could-
day
like
I
I said,
got
we-
the-
we-
And the day
we
I
kinda
got the
sat
message
around-
from James was
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I never knew, but
we sat
But
around
he
and we
came
decided
in-
we're not going to just not do anything. And then we finally made it. It feels like we are looking for a singer. We're not just taking people that show up to practice. We're not just looking
Somebody
at
that can.
It didn't take less than a week. And then
And
James
James
heard
came
the
in,
message.
Yeah. How did we
Hit
get
up
linked
Todd
up with
Hall.
James anyway? Just
Todd.
Todd
Nice.
Hall.
Yeah,
And he
Todd
just
Hall.
came in and
So I
just
hit
fucking
Joe.
killed it.
It-
Okay.
It was
And
literally
he-
the first practice James came
And for
in.
James to come in and sing Malachi songs just to help us out, like to get the music out
Mhm.
on like this recording, you know, I mean,
That's
James could have
great.
easily said, "No, I want to write new shit."
It's,
Right,
it's
right.
cliche to say he had big shoes to fill, and it's not like we
And
did
he
a lot
fucking
of shit
filled 'em,
before.
man.
We didn't
He filled 'em.
have
He fucking killed it.
we
Oh,
we didn't
man.
do tremendous impressive things. I mean, we did some cool shit. We opened up
Cool.
for Devil Driver. We did Carnival Chaos. We did the
We opened up
Italy
for
Hog Roast. We did some really cool shit with
We did some
Malachi.
impressive shit.
Cool. Cool.
But it was the impact that Malachi had on the people, the impact that he had on everybody around him, even outside of the band, where the fact that we actually we benefited from just knowing that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He would have done that cool
Yeah.
shit
Everybody
regardless
loved
if
Malachi,
he was in
man.
a
And to
band
make
called
him laugh,
Shoe
dude, it takes a lot.
He was one of those
He's not
guys
out
where
the
you
funniest
just
motherfucker.
if you're in a room with Malachi, you had a memory, you remembered it, and it was something you're always gonna cherish and think about when you ever hear his name or
Cool.
even the
True.
name brought up.
Cool.
So
Huh?
that's
That's
why-
Malachi.
That's
Nice.
why you always see Malachi will always be a part of Skin Jacket. He'll always be like on every one of our T-shirts is always going to be a Malachi.
Nice. I like that. We like what you're doing there.
You know?
All right. We got a lot of questions and not a lot of time. All right. I want to talk about the CD. You brought me a CD and T-shirt. Thank you so much for that. Checking out the CD, the first song.
Like $30.
Invoices in the middle.
I would need some Big Al bucks.
Yeah, there you go. Talk about the CD. When did you do this? When did you go in the studio?
Wrap that up in like November or something. We wrapped, or not November, but like over the summer we were wrapping it up.
Started in October.
We did 4 songs, which are
Yeah.
out on Spotify and everything right now, I believe.
Yes,
That
it
they're
was
still out.
it was
On
a
every
two-piece
major
thing.
format, we did like a little 4-banger.
We're not the most technologically advanced
Yeah.
on the whole.
This is the first time I ever recorded.
Technology.
Okay.
Like
So-
professionally.
We went and re-recorded 4 songs with Red Wolf. Red Wolf Studios in
Shout out
Wyoming,
CJ.
Michigan with
Yeah,
CJ.
shout out to CJ.
Shout out
Um,
bro.
CJ.
Those 4
Big shout
songs
out.
turned out
CJ's the man.
just awesome. We loved them. We threw those out immediately. That was our first EP. That was our first recording ever.
Nice.
We were tremendously happy to get that out, and then we went out and recorded the rest of it. So we have a full length.
I can't wait to hear this.
Streaming.
We
now.
will
Check it
release
out.
the rest of it one of these days when one of us realizes how to do that.
Is it-
We do.
No,
We have it on hard copy. We have it everywhere we go to play for shows.
If you want a CD,
But,
we can send it to you. Buy it.
There you go. How can they get a hold of you out there in podcast land?
We got a Facebook. It's
Jordan's
Facebook.
address is
You can check my address. It's
19
619 11th
10th
Street,
Avenue.
Northeast Grand Rapids. Come
Jordan
check me
gives
out.
out
I'm gonna
free fucking
check me out.
back.
I'm gonna be waiting at the bus stop, and I got CDs and T-shirts for sale. So
Apartment
So there's
huge.
Jordan's address,
come check me out
everybody.
at that bus stop
So,
on the west end. On the
Yeah.
west
Everybody in
Sweet
Australia,
front
my friends.
I've got a nice.
We got a
nice
shorthand.
I've got a
Come
nice
see us in
couch.
person
I've
for
got
a
nice
CD,
TV
or
out
maybe
there.
message us and
I've
we'll
got
find out how to mail it
Xbox.
to you.
People suck your toes.
That's not gonna happen.
And
I
as a
didn't
bonus,
hear that. I did not hear
As
that.
a bonus, James will suck your toe.
Oh, I did hear that now.
on,
Yeah, but
No, just hit up
That's a
Skin
new one on the
Jacket.
show.
You can hit up Skin Jacket Bandcamp or hit up
Bandcamp
myself,
and-
Joey Arnold.
Good,
Be up on
good.
Facebook.
Hit these guys up, man.
We have a Facebook, an official Skin Jacket Facebook, though.
Yeah.
You can hit that.
Yeah,
one.
hit that up. Check the guys out and their music. I mean, this is great
Come
stuff.
to
I mean,
shows is better.
come to what show? You got anything coming up that we can mention?
Oh, we got things.
Check the schedule.
Check the
so
schedule
I-
real quick. So they're checking the
gonna-
schedule.
I'm
Scuba
gonna
Steve
speak
checking
on-
the schedule, ladies and
I'm going
gentlemen.
to speak on moderate knowledge that I've acquired.
I'm going to put Steve in the chamber while he
Well,
does
that's a
this.
first.
Oh
are
my
we doing the gym
goodness.
one,
So
right?
we're in the chamber.
I believe so.
The first thing Skin Jacket has coming up March 30th at Mulligan's, opening up for National Band Tyrant.
Nice kill tomorrow.
Tyrant
Yeah,
rules,
Kill
too,
Tomorrow,
so
man.
They're not there. They're pretty lame.
That
Kill
band's
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I like
If you never heard of Kill
Kill
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
check them out.
There's another band that I've been told is Kung Fu Metal. I can't remember. the name.
I don't know, but I want to see
Don't
it.
remember me? Don't fault me.
I'm down. I'm set.
The next show you should know, Skin Jacket, June 1st, Airline Bar in Muskegon. Not officially released yet, details unknown, but you can date that in your calendar. Shit's
You're
going
definitely
down.
We played there before.
We have played there before. It was actually a really amazing show.
Yeah.
One of our
We
favorite
played there
shows
with
we
Kill
played.
Tomorrow.
Kill Tomorrow played.
Iron Sharpened Iron.
Iron Sharpens
Oh,
Iron is
great
another killer
Great
band.
band. Great band.
Those guys just threw down and allowed us to play there, and it was a fucking awesome show. After that, we got June, what is that, June 15th.
I like that.
June 15th, Skin Jacket's playing Mulligan's with
Mulligan's.
the Black Temple. Black Temple, another amazing band out of Grand Rapids, just coming out right now. But by coming out, I mean coming out fucking guns blazing.
Nice.
These guys
Eric Stroud's a beast.
They're killing it right now.
They're fucking
So that's June 15th at Mulligan's.
Shout out Black Temple.
Oh, you got any
Shout
more?
out Black Temple.
Nothing official.
Let's
that I
get
can
cold in
announce.
here. Let's get out of this chamber.
We're gonna sit down. And
All right.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
Right,
I was
everything
actually reaching for a blanket. For
Wow, that was something else in there. Whoa. Whoa.
Why were we the only two in there? Those guys were stupid.
I don't know what they were doing. I don't know.
What happened? You can hear none of that what
I
I'm
don't know if this is good or
Hey.
bad to be the only
You just
people.
kept
that-
talking. I was actually just
I'm like Fez.
We're just a mess with everybody today. All right. I'm going to get to some fun questions.
God.
All right. Now, how long have you guys been playing Skin Jacket now? Just you guys are here.
Since I've been in the band?
Yeah.
Since 22.
22.
I know, it's been a year before you even knew it, and now it's been to like...
Right, so it's been a couple of years.
How long was
Yeah,
it before the first
this
Halloween
new
show?
version, the current version, has been 2 years now.
That was in 22.
We've gone through some guitarist changes, so we've dropped a handful of guitarists off of the years. The latest one was
Not by
Jason Dodd.
choice.
Okay.
Some
They
by
dropped
choice.
themselves off.
They dropped
Some
themselves.
by choice.
One we really had to make a choice.
Yeah.
Well, this is a question I want to know, okay? Because especially with metal bands, fast bands, it's happened to all of us. Who or any of you have any embarrassing moments on that stage? Trip over a chord, fall on the drums, mic hit you in the
I'll tell you
face.
one time, dude.
Yes.
I was playing... hold on, Scoop, before you
No,
say
that was
your
just
name.
all of them. I was saying yes to all of them.
No, okay, I got one story. I was playing one time, bro, at 741. Like, it was like my third or fourth show. And I had this, I was borrowing an amp. And the motherfucker blew, like, through halfway through the second to last song.
Oh.
And so my whole guitar for the last song and I wasn't even playing, and I was rocking out like I was like.
So you think it's playing?
That's the
And it
point,
was
though.
just not. And then look at the end of the fucking show, some Nate Maynard comes up there, saw me. He's like, "I think your amp's fucking not on," or something like, or said something like. Nate Maynard's like, "You're rocking out, but I don't think your shit's on." Like, I got
Rocking a little underneath.
He just kept headbanging
This shit-
and
this shit-
rocking.
Just going in his head, yeah.
That fucking-
There
that
you
was
go,
pretty
Jordan. I like that.
Fucking the first time I was playing with them, Malachi was like, "We got a new guitarist." It was my first show with these guys. This is kind of embarrassing. We're at the Mulligans, and he goes, "We got a new guitarist. Give it up for Jordan." And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." No one gave it up, and that was
They said,
funny.
"Hey."
That was funny, but it was also kind of embarrassing. Anyway, what happened?
Birds chirping.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'll never forget that.
I remember
Everybody
that.
give it up for a new guitarist, and not one person in that crowd gave it up.
Oh,
Dude,
We've had-
fucked up. Bob should have gave it up.
And I
We've
remember
had
that.
some
I
awkward
remember
moments.
that.
We've
And you know who
blown,
you are.
like by blown, I mean there's actual smoke and smell
Set on
of
fire.
fire on
Those
at
flames.
least 2 PAs.
Nice.
One at Quinn and Tootie's and
Rock
one
and
at
roll.
Teasers.
Yeah,
Teasers caught fire in the booth.
Teasers caught
They
fire in the
fucking
booth.
moved.
It's the curse.
Flames and it still worked.
There was
still
one-
work.
There was
It
once
still
where
worked.
my bass amp started to
We finished. Then it
overload
was
itself. It was starting to overheat, and I had to unplug some speakers
yes.
to make other shit work,
Yeah.
and then I got it rewired right. But yeah,
I had my
We've-
guitar player did pants me.
While
we're on stage and
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it.
10 bells, dude.
that one was
Yeah.
organized.
10 bells.
You get your ideas.
Oh man, no!
folks.
I went to jump up and
You're
fucking
On the
had a
No
foot
Cover
come
TV
down on my
podcast
pants.
with Skin.
Dropped my fucking pants, bro.
Drop trow in front of your
I couldn't get it
So-
back. I had a belt on. I couldn't get it back up over my
Everybody
head.
in the world just heard that story.
It was,
Hey, you know, we'll drop trout
Yeah,
here.
you got to drop trowel somewhere.
No, it was fucked up.
Yeah, I get lost and just end it. I just end songs. Just end them early. They look at me like, motherfucker, we still got half.
You got another verse to go. All right, I'm
I don't know
done.
what happened.
That is
I'm
happening.
done. Drink
Crowd
time.
don't know though. They don't
I've been,
No.
I've been
They
through a
think
lot,
it was
man.
planned.
And you know what? You watch
I
the
was in
big
the
bands.
hospital for a
They
trip.
change up the size of the songs too. You know, maybe
Yeah.
we had a difficulty. We had to save
The
time.
crowd don't know the difference.
They don't know the difference. Okay, another question. That was great. All right. You guys are together, and okay, how do I put this? I give you 2 people in the world, anybody in the world, dead or alive. Who would you want to grace the stage with?
People are bands.
Band people, I don't know.
Whatever you want.
It's
James.
your
You
show,
go
man.
first.
Oh, bro.
You go first.
That's a
James.
hard one, man. I can't just say it on the
Two
spot.
people.
I don't know.
All right, I'll go first.
You go.
2 bands.
I'm gonna say 2
You got two
people.
choices,
I want Bob
dead or
Dylan.
alive.
I want Bob Dylan, and then I want David Bowie.
All right, Jordan, Bob Dylan, and David
Fucking
Bowie.
gay as fuck.
Oh, all right, Joe. What do you got?
Shit, Lemmy from Motorhead.
Lemmy.
That's cool.
I like it.
Fucking, to rock out with, I'm gonna go with Neil Peart because Neil
Neil.
Peart passed away.
Yeah.
Here.
Choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
Just for the fact that they're both passed away and they're both killer musicians.
Yeah, amazing musicians. James.
And I think they would rock well
I
together.
say Frank
So am
Zappa and Maynard.
Zappa. I didn't expect that. Nice.
Who and who else?
Maynard.
Who's that?
Where the fuck
I don't
you
know, dude. I don't listen to Tool anyway.
Scuba.
I know the pieces fit. Okay.
Mhm. Maybe
what I do
two,
now.
two
Was
choices.
it live people?
No,
Do we get
I
live
kind of want to cheat.
You just want to cheat.
Yeah, I kind of want to cheat.
All right.
You
I'm
can say
gonna
me.
cheat
It's
'cause
I
they
can
went
keep
last.
it
You can
Fuck
say
way.
me. You can say me.
I
So-
should have did living people.
Right.
Me and me again.
I wanted to go with the easy obvious as a drummer, bass player, multi-musician, Dave Grohl.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone, like I'd love to play any of the instruments I can play with any of the instruments
Now-
he can play.
Can I answer like
Yeah,
singer?
man, he's a
Sure.
good fucking
Like, can we
songwriter.
do like singer on that one?
Go ahead.
Let's go another round after I get two at least.
Because
Goddamn.
I'm gonna make up my own
Let's
rules.
go.
Oh no, we're not done yet.
But singer wise, dude, I would love to
Top 10.
fucking jam with Lexi from fucking Children of Bodom, dude. Because that dude is fucking
Yeah,
so
gonna
fucking
stay-
Yeah,
badass.
I agree.
So fucking
I
badass.
always
dude.
fucking love Children of Bodom.
Fucking so badass, dude.
Number two.
Number two was the entire band of, or if it had to be one, just pick any of them at random. The entire band of Clutch. Any one of them.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'll
choice.
switch instruments for whatever it's got to be. I'll play for any one of them. That would just be. I'd even love to play drums while JP is playing drums.
Ooh, yeah.
That
Side
would be
by
amazing.
side. That'd
Watch
be
it
real
out.
cool.
I don't
I
know
like,
if I'm
I
gonna-
like for you to sit on his lap.
And
he's
play
showing
with
you
them.
how to play
I mean,
the
play drums.
I mean, if I gotta,
I mean, I think that'd be absolutely amazing.
that's probably some sort of weird
Yeah.
warm up he does where he's got a
Yeah.
dummy doll on top of him. He just
Yeah.
sits there jazzing
What is
around
that,
and
the
moving his
elephant
mouth
song
and
that
fucking
they do?
rocking like a
that's
monster.
great.
That dude is
Scuba's down.
All
That
right.
dude is an example of shit I'd
Ooh,
love to
losing
do, but
control.
I
I
can't,
love
but I
it.
try every
Yes,
time.
indeed, people.
Yeah.
Like, my style is an interpretation of what I could try to do with that.
Out of
And
the
That's
West
a good
Michigan
choice.
area.
yeah,
I like
If
that
you ever
choice.
get to see these guys,
but yeah,
hang out
I mean,
with them.
I'd
Don't
play
be
bass or
afraid of them.
drums
They
with
do
Tim
bite,
Salt.
but get
I'd
up
love
there
to
and
play
check them
bass or
out.
drums
Check
with
out
Neil
their music.
singing.
There goes Jordan. He's going after something.
That should be good, man.
So, all right, we got that. Now let's just flip to another question. Kind of the same. Two answers. Anywhere in the world, what stage would you like to set foot on?
Yeah.
Oh, is this me off the bat? You forcing me?
Somebody speak.
Thank you.
I'll go an easy, tangible one. I'd always love
I'm
to
trying
play
to think of
the
that fucking fest.
machine
Yeah.
shop.
Machine shop. All right, out of Michigan. Yeah.
Tried lately a couple times, but always just a little loose on the draw and don't know the right people. But
It's a great place.
I'd love to play the machine shop
Good place. Jane.
or Tony Monroe.
Or 20 in a row. All right.
I'm going by venues I haven't played yet.
Okay. Any place in the world.
Any place in the world.
I like to do 7 tons of metal.
It's crazy because I love the
The
whole of the
70,000
world.
70,000 tons of metal. Cruise ship.
Multiple tons
Oh.
of 7.
Yeah,
That'd be
the
cool.
cruise ship. Because I know
Shit,
people
we
that are
just go to
there.
Marquee, man.
But it's a matter of just getting there.
Getting there, yeah.
But,
I'll take
You were
that
going
as
to
a
take
close
mine,
third.
James. I got to think of a new one.
That
Yeah, Madison Square.
Madison Square. I like that.
God, what is that? I'm trying to think of the festival, the big music festival overseas.
Oh,
That,
there's a
Wacken.
Whacking.
Whacking.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Release the whack.
Yeah.
I have a lot of bands that tell me they want to be there.
5 p.m. show.
Mhm.
Because it's so huge
Yeah.
and it's got this such good
It's
vibe,
like
man.
100,000 people.
Well, they really
It's-
man,
it's
overseas,
tight.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really love the music over there, man. They're really different.
Well, yeah,
It
that's
does
70
seem like
tons
they
of
go
metal, man.
hard
Well,
for
imagine being on a
everything
fucking
over
cruise
there.
ship, dude.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Jamming your bathing
Listen
suit.
to brutal metal for a week
Overseas,
straight.
they
Oh, yeah.
hate, man.
Yeah.
Can't beat that on a
You
ship.
can't beat it. You can't beat it.
You
I
can't
know
run
a lot
away
of
either.
bands
You
that
can't
would-
run
I think
away.
they
Off
kind
the
of
US.
book them better too over there.
Yeah.
You're standing there the whole time because you love
yes.
every band that's
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
out.
did we forget to mention that Kim Daya took Jake from us?
Well, I thought I was
Kim-
going to
Kim Dilla.
Kim Daya,
Yeah,
I didn't
From
think
you.
I was going to.
a.k.a. Volvatron from Blar.
I had this paper in front of me. I
That's
wouldn't
great.
bring
rock
that up,
stars
actually.
stealing our rock stars.
All right.
Stole our homie.
But we
That's
still
the only
love
one
when she
on
makes
paper.
our stage gear for us.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Kill a custom rockwear.
All right.
Is,
Killa
made us
Dilla.
I think I got time to get
Couple
another
different,
question out of you.
sweet versions of skin jacket gear there.
Shout out Kim Dahlia. She makes sweet ass
Dilla.
stage gear.
Kim Dilla.
Hey.
She's gonna kill you on the
Nice.
internet when she
Yeah,
hears this.
for
Kim
sure.
Dilla.
Wow.
Kim Dillon. All
She
right.
makes all the stage gear for like, famous
KimDilla.com.
people.
Well,
She's
shit,
a
he already
badass.
gave his address.
She actually gave up her time.
CustomRockwear.com.
She gave up her time to come back because she lives in another state. And she gave up her time to come back to Michigan to marry my wife and I.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
She even got ordained to do it.
to do
Oh,
that.
that's
That's
sweet,
cool.
Yeah,
All right,
shout
one
out
more
Kim.
question, then we're going to start
She's
wrapping this
awesome.
up. All right.
Custom Rockwear.
you guys are on stage and you're playing and your heart's out in front of your fans and your fans are just moshing, jamming, possibly singing your songs. It's got to bounce back to you guys and hit you in the heart. How does it make you guys feel when you see that, when they're jamming to you? Do you give a shit or does it matter?
I give a shit.
Oh, it's definitely easier to go harder on stage when people are going hard on the floor.
Yeah, man, you match the energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
feed
much
off
matched.
it,
Like,
yeah.
we'll throw out initial energy for the first handful, and if we're not getting anything back, it's like, okay, shit.
I absolutely.
Are we just
try-
having fun? No, are we
I
working
try
on new
to stay
material now?
interactive with the crowd, too,
Are
man.
we
That's
trying to
what
really? I mean, sometimes you just sit there and you battle and you like
I-
stare at them like,
They're just
I love-
incredible.
why aren't
I
you
absolutely-
liking this?
I have.
Fifth song now.
that.
You gotta like this one, right?
I absolutely love
Or looking at myself if I
fucking
can.
friendly, violent.
I
fun.
try to connect
Yeah,
with them up there.
that's
man.
cool.
Myself.
And they connect with you.
Yeah, no,
You know,
you try to. You want to interact with them
Yeah.
while you're up there, man. I do. Like,
It makes you
definitely
hit
like-
harder.
Oh,
You wanna,
yeah.
like,
As-
I don't know.
Makes
It's
what you're
like
doing well
giving,
worth it.
It's
As the older
difficult.
generation,
You
we
try to, like,
definitely
give
have
it-
noticed the, all
your
right,
best.
well, these people used to just stand there and watch us while smoking. Now that they have to go outside, now we look
Well, is that? I understand.
We didn't actually drive them outside. The law did. They would have gladly stood in the
inside.
corner and watched us while smoking a cigarette. But addiction is a motherfucker, so they're out there.
They're out
doing
there
it,
in the cold or whatever.
staring at
yeah.
us through the window
I
like some
think
sort of
$500
puppy dog
for
waiting
that.
to be adopted.
All right, 2 questions I got left, and we're gonna be out of here, people. But anyways, do you guys want to get out of GR and maybe go to Indiana, Ohio, tri-state, maybe play a little
We're
bit?
trying to go to Nebraska,
Most definitely.
Indiana, Oregon, Portland. We trying to go to Rhode Island, Vermont.
I'm just trying to go to your
New Jersey,
mom's house. Fucking
Connecticut.
rock the fuck out,
We
man.
trying to go to
No,
Florida,
I'll
Alabama,
play anywhere.
Louisiana. I fuck with them down south. I fuck with
no, man, getting out, man. That's some of the most fun shows.
It'd be
that you
nice
can
to
have.
get out of town and play with some good
Texas on the
bands.
border.
Yeah, I can see
I
you
want to go
doing
to
that.
LA on the West Coast and like San Diego, Sacramento, the SAC. You know what I'm saying?
He's got the whole tour planned out. Jordan
Yeah,
does.
like,
What
we
the
trying-
fuck, man?
I wanna
What are you
do it.
You're all set.
About?
I think Jordan just slowly
That would
released
be
his
awesome.
solo tour.
Then we gonna come
What
back
interview
around
is
again.
this shit? Like,
Oh,
he's starting
solo
to-
tours getting
He just described the pentagram.
Motherfucker just said Johnny Cash is around the
Trying to go
world,
to
man, talking
Oklahoma
about
and the
skin jacket
panhandle.
and
We
shit.
fuck with you panhandlers out
We try-
there. Any
I'd rather play in
panhandlers,
all the
we fuck with you,
shithole
right?
fucking states.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a few
Shittiest
of them.
part of town.
These
Getting out
bars.
and playing is fun, man. That's
We don't
It'd
fuck
be
with
nice
the
to
middle
play
of
with
the
some
band,
bands, man.
though.
Some
Don't
good
fuck
bands.
with
That'd be
our
cool.
panhandlers.
That'd be cool.
Booze,
man.
food,
Some good
accommodations,
shows.
and
But-
an invite. will
But
get
I'd
us
rather
to a
have it.
lot of
I'd rather
places.
have it where we earned our way and didn't have to buy our way.
Yeah, there
You
you
know,
go.
which a lot of
Very-
bands do.
Yeah, the whole,
Yeah,
But
the
hats
whole
off to them
ticket
for them to
sales
do
in a
it.
town that
You
you've
know,
never
go
been
to-
in to come play in this town you've never been. How the fuck do you expect us to sell 20 tickets? We've never
Yeah.
been here.
Yeah,
We're
right,
fans. Our
right.
fans aren't coming here. We
I'm
barely want to come.
I'm
here.
50 years old. I
talking
can't
about?
spell 20.
You get
You're right, right.
get some of them nice and say,
2.5
we're
hours
going to
ago.
tickets.
We gotta
We'll
go
give
to
you
the
$2
East-
back
Look,
off
These
each
people
ticket.
won't come to our show
The
for
Eastern
free.
Seaboard is big on metal right now. We got to
All
go to the Eastern
right.
Seaboard.
Last question. What's the future looking
They
like?
got an
5
actual
years.
wharf there where the fish
What
come
are we
in.
going to do in 5 years? What you got plans? Any
Well,
plans?
Al,
Dude,
I'm
Come on, Joe.
54 years old.
You'll be 54. What's going to happen at
I'm
54?
still going to be doing the same fucking thing.
That's
on
what I wanna hear,
Wednesday
Joe.
nights, man.
Be a new album.
all right.
Regardless if it's with these guys or someone else, I'm going to be jamming.
Just keep
And they're going to
kicking
be doing
ass.
the same fucking thing.
They better be.
That I guarantee. If not, they're losers.
It's here. It's recorded. You heard it, guys. So you're going to stick
Nah,
with
man,
this.
just never. I see so many people like, man, I wish I still jammed. Motherfucker, you're more capable of doing it. Why,
Get
you know,
the hell
what do
out
you mean
there.
you can't find
You're a
time? You know,
You're right.
well, I got a kid.
Excuses.
I got 7 kids, and I find time.
And I got
Seven?
7 excuses. so.
Wow, Joe.
You know what I mean? And I find time. You know, but
Yeah.
then again, it's creating a brotherhood, and the last thing to do is argue, man. Because
Oh,
arguing
yeah.
just fucking sucks.
Doesn't get you anywhere.
It just sucks the vibe out of everything, you know.
Mhm.
So when we're feeling down in this band, we just chill out, step aside, sometimes, and just give it a break. You know,
Yeah, we'll
you guys
give it
want
a
to get
rest.
together? Yep, cool. Then we have a good time.
Good deal.
I think the
Good
thing that
deal.
really helps is we've all been doing this forever. I mean, except for Jordan, he's a child, but
Yes, he is. He's in his 20s.
we can
Oh,
take
he's
a couple
fucking
weeks
green as
off
fuck.
and all that shit. Also, we've been in this band doing it for so long, playing the same shit. We can take a couple weeks off. We can take
Right.
a
Yeah.
break
You
doing
know
some
it.
shit and be like, hey, yeah, we'll catch you in this. All right, this didn't work.
nobody's freaking out because we're gonna get back to do it. We're gonna actually probably play it better
Yeah.
because we hadn't done it in a while. Like shit, yeah, I used to
Like,
groove
if we
like
know we
this.
got
Apparently
to-
That's a
you're
phenomenon with
throwing in a
Scuba,
little
too.
harder,
It's better when
done
it
it
takes a
like it's a
Right.
relentless
Right.
drive through.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
serious.
Woo, what a show.
Well, you know,
hey, if it works,
But hopefully,
fuck
I
it.
spoke
breather
for,
is good.
hopefully I spoke for everybody,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not
You know,
hating if it works. Fuck it.
'cause we're still going to continue what we're doing.
So Skin Jacket's going to continue on.
Just
Exactly.
almost.
You heard it right
What did
here.
Ringo start?
Oh,
Peace and
shit.
love.
You and I probably be
Nah,
together
fuck that.
forever, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, you never
Yeah.
know.
Marriage in
That's kind
heaven.
of funny.
You never know.
Me and
Nah,
Joey are
but
like
for
a
you, it
divorce
would
that nobody is willing to fight paperwork for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to find
It's just
that.
gonna
No.
fucking go
No.
on,
Yeah.
go on.
Hey,
no,
he might take
so-
skin, I might take jacket. I don't know.
Right.
Separated.
Yeah,
During
separated.
our differences, the kids get the
Jacket.
best Christmas presents.
Oh, I bet they do. I bet they do.
Yeah.
So, on that note, gentlemen, we're going to have to wrap this up. I appreciate you coming to the table. We got to do it again, definitely. Definitely. This was your show all the way. I don't even know if I got a word or two in,
I forgot
actually.
you were here for a minute.
I don't know if I am here,
We'll
really.
steamroll you.
She had double check here or something, but
I give a shout out to Stizzy.
Woo,
Coming out soon.
big shout out to all of you guys. Thank you.
Dizzy.
So everybody on Podcast Land, check out Skin Jacket. Wherever they are, get to the platforms. They're on Facebook. You'll find them or they'll find you. And if they find you, you're going to run like hell, yes. Especially if you're in an
The
alley.
album is on Spotify and YouTube.
Jordan, where do you
and
want to travel
wherever
to
else you
again?
can look for it.
And you know, shut up, Jordan. Jordan, no,
New
Jordan, no.
I heard some Texas. I
Woo.
need some Florida.
Shout out New Jersey.
All right, on that
JD.
note, ladies and gentlemen,
JD.
stay tuned to the shows coming up.
Yeah,
Check out the past
Olives.
shows. Go to NoCoverTV.live. Go to Skin Jacket's Facebook page and mess with these guys because they're going to really mess with you. Oh, that's a great time.
Oh, we know you a long time.
Yeah, so get to a show. Check them out if you're in the West Michigan area and check them out. Just check them out wherever you are. And I appreciate each and every one of you out there around the world checking out the No Cover TV podcast. Everybody, say goodbye.
Appreciate
Bye.
you. We selling CDs and T-shirts
There
while
you
they're
go.
available.
Here we
Supplies
go.
limited.
Can't shut
Press
Jordan up.
plus.
Yeah,
Look
we're
out.
out of here,
Check me out the
everybody.
back alley. 50%
Woo!
off.
You said by the
Catch
bus
me
stop.
outside.
How about that?
Peace.
Real life.